Hey everyone, it's Ben Hardy here, and in today's video, we'll be looking at this fully loaded Mazda CX-70. Before we get into this video, I want to give a huge shout out and thank you to the Orem Mazda here in Orem for giving me some time with this CX-70. I'll include a link to their website in the description down below so you can check what they have currently. If you have any questions, just ask for Jordan. And then also include a link to my car buying guide as well. Let's get into it. Under the hood, we have a turbocharged 3.3-liter inline-six that goes through an 8-speed automatic transmission. Fuel economy is 23 around town and then 28 on the highway, with power outputs being 340 horsepower and then 369 pound-feet of torque. Before we move forward with this review, I do want to mention if you're going to see more videos just like this, then I recommend you subscribe because I post content every single day. So taking a look at the hood here, I love this zircon sand because it really shows off the body lines quite well. Super boxy with the design. And then look at the headlight design down below. Pretty cool looking. Notice this trim's darker, and then same thing with the grille, how that's all blacked out. And so yeah, putting it all together, I think this is the color to get on the 70. Wow. Now on the side here, our tire wheel setup is 275 by 45 by 21 in the front and over in the rear. And you can see here with the wheels, you've got that silver mixed in with the darker elements. Really cool looking wheel design overall. Again, very luxury car-esque. Got the nice painted fender flares, and then inline six there on the side, and then look at the trim there at the bottom. It's pretty cool looking. Mirror caps are also blacked out, but here's your full side view. And this leads us to the key fob. We've got the Mazda logo there. Nothing on that side. On the other side, we've got our lock and unlock, and then the opening for the hatch, which will pop it open. Now take a look at the cargo area. The 70 does not have a third row, so you've got so much space. Still have some relics from the third row in the 90, which is funny. That's thrown on the seats. You've got some charging port action here on the other side, and then there's more storage underneath the loading floor as well. But yeah, lots of practicality built in. When you're all done, just press this, and that will lower the hatch right back down. It is really cool with the taillight design here. You can see the rest of the badges there, and then down below, yeah, the coloration on everything looks great. Just the contrast with the elements. But yeah, let me know what you think about the looks. Taking a look at the door panel in the back, you can see we've got the sunshade here for the rear passengers. Nice soft touch trim at the top, and I like this. It's pretty cool looking. You can see the soft touch down below, and this trim that goes across, kind of just darker. And then the seats, mixed materials, so you can see that suede there in the center, and then like the leather on the outside. Very fancy looking. Getting in's easy, just slide right across. Legroom back here is great. Got a little storage pocket. Got our own vents back here. You can see we've got our own climate zone as well, heated seats, all of that. And then headroom back here is pretty good. Now taking a look at the front door panel. See soft touch here, and again with that suede trim down below. Blind spot ring with the mirrors. And then you've got a bunch of window controls down below. You can see with the mirrors, you can adjust those as well. And the stitching that matches everything else, which is cool. Look at these seats. Perforated all down the center. Then you've got your adjustments there on the side, and more of that suede trim right there, and then soft touch all across the dash. And then down below you can see for the auto stop start to turn that off, parking sensors, traction control, memory seats as well. Steering wheel is power adjustable too. Cool looking steering wheel with the two-tone design there, black on the exterior, tan on the interior. And then you got paddle shifters there in the back. We've got practical stuff like our adaptive cruise control with our lane centering controls there for the center as well. And then you can see with the stalks on the back. Full digital gauge cluster in the center. The fun party trick is the animation for the drive modes. And then the drive modes do change the gauge cluster, so sport mode, it takes a second. Yeah, you get a little pizzazz there. Being fully loaded, this has a 360 camera system. Really good resolution with the system, so that's nice. And then the infotainment system itself, pretty quick response time with everything, so easy enough to use on that front. This is cool with the suede that goes across the dash, and then you can see with the vents down below, and then we've got our dual zone climate controls, heated ventilated seats, heated steering wheel, got a little storage right here, and then you see the cup holders, and yeah, this trim's nice that's on top. Got your drive mode select there, and then shifter for the 8-speed, hill descent controls for the camera. And you've got physical controls here, so like parking brake for example, but that's for the infotainment system. And then Pretty big center console. Nice trim here on the top, nice stitching and all of that. And then there's more stitching on the side here. Nice handle for the glove box too. It's pretty fancy. Yeah, good storage in there. And then we've got the control here for the panoramic sunroof. So here's a quick look at the window sticker. This is a Premium Plus Turbo S, all of that. $58,220 is the total MSRP on it. And let's see how it drives. Well, let's talk about visibility before we set off. Visibility of the hood, heads-up display, both the mirrors. Throughout the rest of the rear. And let us set off in this fully loaded CX-70. I just drove the Premium, and I think I might like that one more than this Premium Plus. Just because of the value proposition. That one had all the same options. It's just this, like, you just get a slightly nicer interior with materials. Which some of you might care about that. Me personally, not so sure I care about it. Seat comfort's good. And sometimes different materials can make the seat cushioning feel a bit different depending on how they're stretched over the seat. This doesn't feel too different with the suede that they have here. Geez, that Hyundai was coming in hot. Smooth with the transmission. And that's nice. Yeah, I like how this drives so far. Sorry I was being quiet for so long. I was just kind of feeling things out. But it's got comfortable suspension, good power. Yeah, transmission's really smooth. This is a very kind of like linear feeling engine. It's turbocharged, but it doesn't necessarily feel that way, which is interesting. I think some people might like that. They might like the smoothness. Here. Yeah, it's got good power. It's got good power. So to sum things up, yeah, I like the Premium better. You know, with the 90, the Premium doesn't have, you know, cooled seats, doesn't have heated second row seats. So it's like you got to go up to the Premium Plus to get all the nice features. With the 70, that's not the case. And so the 70, there's less incentive to go to a Premium Plus, in my opinion. You have to really like this interior, which is beautiful interior, don't get me wrong. You have to really like this material use to want to jump up. So I think the Premium is probably the one to go for, probably the sweet spot. But regardless, let me know what you guys think about the 70, especially compared to the competition. I mean, this is similarly priced to, I mean, actually it's probably a little bit more expensive than, because I'm trying, I mean, this would technically, it's a weird car because it doesn't look like it's any shorter than the 90, so it's like just basically a two-row, same size as a Highlander, Grand Highlander, or a Telluride or a Palisade. Let me know what you think about it though.